Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a flip reset tutorial. I'm basically going to be explaining to you how to do a flip reset, how to do it in-game as well, using training packs and just normal free play, because flip resetting is a really big mechanic that a lot of people use towards the later ranks, and it's very useful, especially to get around players that you're trying to get around if you don't have a flip in the air. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that you need to learn is how to move your car while taking the ball up the wall. So for most flip resets, the starting position is always going to be going up the wall like this. So you're basically taking the ball up the wall and using your boost to push the ball out like that. So if I do that again real quick, right? So you're taking the ball up the wall and then you're kind of boosting the ball up. Now before this though, before you do boost, so when you're taking the ball, so pretend I have the ball in front of me right now, right? So the ball's in front of me, the ball, while it's rolling up the wall like this, so pretend I'm the ball is going to be rolling up the wall like this, I'm stopping for 1 second. Using my L2, I'm stopping for 1 second, and then I'm boosting the ball up the wall and jumping with the ball at the same time. So if you look at it again, with the ball, stop, take the ball, boost, and jump at the same time, okay? So that's the setup. That's probably the easiest setup to do for in-game, especially for when you're trying to do it with boost and getting boost right here. Take the boost and take the ball at the wall, all right? To be able to hit the flip reset on target, one thing that you need to know is that taking the ball up the wall and hitting it like outwards, actually this is a pretty good setup. Hitting it outwards like this, where your car is like in a weird position and the ball is like in front of you, is not going to work as well, because what you want to do is you want to get the flip reset the second you jump off the wall. So if you hit the ball kind of up here, you want to get the flip reset now, so that you're able to have the flip reset during your air dribble. Take the ball off the wall, stop for a second, go, take the ball, get the flip reset. Now you're able to air dribble the ball towards the net and have a flip to use to get around your opponents. Because most of the time, when you're in the air and you're getting that flip reset, the defender is going to be waiting for you to do something on the back wall. What I would be doing as a defender is I would be waiting on back wall. If it was 1v1, if it was 2v2, someone would be challenging you in the air while the other person is staying on the back wall, waiting for what's to happen next. If the ball gets past that first person, then they're able to kind of go off and try to hit the ball away. You know, there's a lot of things in 2v2 that make it very difficult for you to actually hit flip resets, but if you get a good setup and you have, you know, one person back over there and one person over here, it's actually much easier to be able to use it and get it around that second opponent quickly, right? Now for air rolling, you need to be able to air roll to the point where you're kind of going towards the ball, and then air roll back, backwards, and then put your stick down so that you're kind of putting all four wheels on the ball, okay? Let me show you again like how I basically do it. So you take it up the wall, stop, go up, air roll, and then put your car down. That way you're able to get some sort of lift and able to get some sort of air dribble afterwards. The best possible type of flip reset, type of setup you can get is flip reset to an air dribble. It's probably the easiest actually, and it's probably the safest, especially in a 2v2 game or a 1v1 game. There's also, you know, you could do a flip reset like this. You can take it off the wall, and then you can air dribble it for like a second, and then you can get a flip. Oh, I actually didn't get it there. Alright, you can get it towards the end, and then you can flip afterwards to get a solid flick. Once you're able to kind of get control of your car and learn how your car air rolls and everything, and how you're able to move the stick and move the car so that all four wheels touch, it should be fairly simple to figure this mechanic out, because it's one of the easier mechanics in Rocket League, I would say, in my opinion. The only hard part is the setup, especially that first touch off the wall. That first touch is something that people mess up a lot, especially in lower ranks, because if you get the first touch easy, then the whole setup afterwards is much easier. But once you're able to kind of get that mechanic down, and once you're able to kind of do this in free play, then you want to start to go into training packs. One of my favorite training packs to use for flip resetting is this Wall to Air Dribble by IP Joker. It's just on the browse. If you go on the browse right here, you'll find it. This is the download code on the right side. So if you press play, it'll give you a setup from ground to air dribble. So this is like how it would be during a normal game, right? You wouldn't be kind of controlling the ball. Sometimes you'd be controlling the ball from the middle if you get a solid kickoff, but most of the time the ball is going to be rolling up the wall and you just need to take it from the wall, okay? So now you just start going, stop for a second, get your kind of air dribble. And then this one is also really good for air dribbling first and then getting the flip. So you want to just kind of take it up the wall, take it, get a flip, and then be able to flip afterwards. That flip at the end really catches your opponents off guard if they don't expect you to do a flip. Right? You get this, and then you get some sort of setup to be able to do something afterwards. So it's really helpful. This training pack I used a lot at lower level to be able to try to get an air dribble setup. And then once I started to get the setup, once I started to realize how, you know, I would get the setup in real game, that's when I just started to connect the dots and start to use it in real game in ways that actually work, you know, in ways that don't leave your opponents in 1v1s for like an hour. But yeah, this is basically my flip reset tutorial. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are able to learn from this. Let me know what other type of tutorials you guys might want me to do. I could do a double flip reset tutorial. I can do a musty flick tutorial, different types of tutorials to help you guys get better at the game and hopefully rank up in your guys' own ranked games as well. So let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys later.